As children, we were told that our world once had heroes. Fairy tales to inspire hope in a world with none. As far back as anyone could remember, mankind had been at war with itself. Orphaned, like so many, I survived by the sword and my wits. Neither of which kept me from being sent to a labor camp. It would have been a death sentence had I not made a friend. Avil kept me safe, and I kept him sane. And together, we would change the course of history. Avil, did you make it to Delorum?
Yes.
Have you made contact with the Royal Army?
No. And I'm not exactly getting a warm reception from the locals.
I'm sure they can be seduced by your charms. I was joking, sort of. They may, however, find you more appealing than the jackals about to descend on Tablis.
In moments like this, I actually find myself missing your company, Xandra. How long do I have before the
Not long. If you don't act quickly...
Someone help!
The jackals are hunting down civilians. Use your basic attacks to slay them before they slaughter the villagers.
I need to dodge when I'm being attacked.
Great work. Now
I don't understand what's happening. What are those things? Who are you?
My name is Avil, the last of the Sentinels. I am here to ready your people for war.
I don't know anything about fighting monsters.
There is something you can do for your people. Something that will save thousands of lives.
Tell me what to do, and I'll do it.
Take this gemstone, and personally see that your king receives it. And when he does, tell him to speak my name into the stone.
the enemy has started killing civilians! Avil, you must act quickly! These refugees are lucky you showed up in time. If you're ever lost, you can review your objectives at any time.
Gotta take out these monsters. I should use my dodge to avoid jackal attacks.
You must charge the crystal completely for the... That was a good one. Do another. Some people have climbed onto their rooftops to hide from those monsters.
If I jump onto the side of the building, I can climb up the...
I always believed the legends. Thank you, Sentinel.
Thank goodness someone's come to help me. I climbed up here to try and escape those beasts. But now I can't get down.
We're safe now.
work, Avil. That civilian is safe now. Avil, congratulations. You're...
Portals are opening as you said they would. I was able to send...
It isn't enough.
I know. I sent your speaking stone off to the king. We'll see if he, in his royal wisdom, sees fit to make an alliance.
I know how you feel, but we're out of options.
The jackals I killed, they were scouts.
Yes. I hope you're ready, because the revenge... Has King Nero made contact yet?
So far, nothing but sight.
Avil, we will need... And when you do speak with the king, may I suggest employing a morsel of diplomacy?
I will think on it, Sandra. Now, tell me of our enemy. What is their location? Last we spoke, they were on course for Petrol.
You've arrived just in time. The Horde has almost reached the city limits. Now go, and show the people of Petrol how a Raveni dies. Executing Raveni requires rune energy. Charge your rune energy by killing jackals and rescuing civilians.
I need to use my dodge right before an attack hits me to avoid taking damage.
That was just nasty. These refugees are lucky you showed up in time.
I need to concentrate, or even more people will die.
Next time, dodge just before an attack hits you to avoid taking damage.
You saved the right man.
I need you to simply send a message to your king. I gave him the means to contact me directly.
Good to see my portals are holding up. You made quick work of that one. Keep it going.
If it weren't for your noble efforts, I would be dead.
This is only the beginning.
I have a contact on the...
Look who's early. Avil, get after that Raveni before he starts destroying the town. Avil, you remember how this works. Hold your rune strike.
This Reveni is no match for my blade.
Great job, Avil. Removing a Reveni's armor and severing its limbs, once you have enough, you will be able to execute the Reveni. Now aim your rune strike just below the Reveni's knee to sever its leg. Now finish. Climb to the base. Great work, Avil. That's one less Reveni we...
It's a drop in the ocean. If we don't begin coordinating our efforts with the Royal Army...
When word of your bravery reaches the king, he will...
And while we wait for the fool king to gather his courage, the Reveni marshal their forces.
You are more right than you know. Another...
The next town will not...
Avil, you've arrived just in time. The first of the Reveni are all...
I see you finished deploying the escape crystals as well. I'll slay this monster.
Avil, that Reveni seems to be wearing some kind of heavy armor. Are you sure you can handle it?
You worry about getting your crystals to the surrounding town, Sandra. I'll worry about the Reveni.
Avil, remember. Executing Reveni requires rune energy. Charge your rune energy by killing jackals and rescuing civilians.
To be bound by large iron locks. I'll try taking those out first. I can use my rune strike on the locks.
Nice work! Keep going! No time to waste. Get back in there, Avil.
I should build more rune energy. My rune strike on the locks.
Severing a Reveni's limb will only hinder them momentarily. After a short time, the Reveni will regenerate its severed limbs.
Find cover to regain my health. need my rune energy fully charged to execute this Reveni.
Avil, your rune energy is fully charged. Careful, Avil. Find cover to regain your health. Avil, focus! Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them. The iron locks may take several rune strikes to remove. Keep at it. Avil, what are you doing?
I need to aim for the base of the neck.
Nice work, Avil. These people are...
This time, Sandra. But what of the next? And the next?
You're right, Avil. Which is why we...
This is King Euro, ruler...
This is Avil, the last sentinel, and I wish to...
Was it your sorcery that created this?
My ally, Xandra, crafted this instrument, and others from the weapons of our enemies.
If your boons are so great, why do you seek an...
King Euro, I cannot be everywhere. At this moment, I am approaching
Moltnama? No, that's too soon. I dispatched a garrison to the city, but they won't arrive in time. If you are as skilled as I have heard, Avil, then please, save as many of my people as you can. Fine work, Avil. Carry on.
Avil, if too much of the town...
I'll have to charge up my rune energy to take this thing down.
Great job. Keep it up. Now go behead a Raveni. Okay, you might have deserved that one. Hold your rune strike to execute the Raveni. Your work here isn't done yet. That Raveni you just executed wasn't the only one on its way to Moltnamar. When you execute a Raveni, you will need to build it up again. It looks like this Raveni brought along a friend. You'll have to face them both. Avil, you must protect the city and its people. If it falls, we have lost.
I need my rune energy fully charged to execute this Raveni.
Nice work. Keep going. Okay, you might have deserved that one. You must protect the city and its people. If it falls, we have lost. Avil, find cover to regain your health.
Avil, where are you? Gods protect us.
I'm fine, Your Highness. Attend to your own affairs.
You must not let the Raveni destroy the city of Avil. You are its people's only hope.
destroying my kingdom.
I'll have to charge up my rune energy to take this thing down.
Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them. Great job. Keep it up.
Time to kill a Reveni.
You fought bravely, Avil. Thank you. Many of my people owe you their lives.
We are still losing too many.
I agree. Your ally,
Xandra.
she creates your weapons.
The Reveni use a rare mineral to travel between worlds. Xandra was able to fabricate this talking stone, and our own portals, from similar materials.
I have at my disposal some of the most gifted alchemists, and even they do not understand the properties of this talking stone.
Xandra is brilliant in many ways. Yet as skilled as we are, she and I will not be enough to win this war. Will you combine your forces with our own to defeat this enemy, Your Highness?
Initially, I was reluctant to believe your claims. I'd always thought the Sentinels to be a myth, a story to put children to bed.
And now?
I believe. The Royal Army has been dispersed to the locations you decided were most vulnerable to attack. But I fear this strategy...
I need your army to play a defensive role. By alerting me of attacks,
Slowing the Horde down while we move people out of their path will minimize casualties, while Xandra attempts to build a portal...
Avil, do you hear that? The alarm has been raised.
get your people to safety, and...
Avil, we've gotten several reports of terrifying new jackals in the area. Don't let them harm the civilians.
I must find cover to regain my health.
That was quite the sporting maneuver, Sentinel. God save the Sentinels! Thank you! Avil. Onward!
Is this really safe? Thanks, I guess.
Squishy little things, aren't they?
People are being slain left and right. Avil, what are you doing? Thanks to your efforts, these people will live to see another day. That was quite the sporting maneuver, Sentinel. This is madness, Avil. We should be bringing the fight to the Riveni.
Other leaders had that same idea, Your Highness. They saw their armies butchered and their kingdoms reduced to ash. This isn't any war you fought before.
And what will you do to prevent Delorum from suffering a similar fate? Do you believe Xandra can truly build...
I do. If you were to assist Xandra in her work and give her the resources of your court...
Very well. I will welcome your ally into my...
Wonderful. You will soon experience her genius for yourself. And furthermore, I think you will find her to...
Is her disposition as taciturn as your own?
Oh no. She's far worse.
I have met with Xandra.
You may come to appreciate her...
I will send an expedition to collect the material she requires.
No, it is not. But you must move...
I know, and they are closing in on your location as we speak. Try to stall their advance as much... descending upon your location!
Revenny already? I need to aim for the base of the neck.
The legend of the Sentinels are true after all.
Here comes another one.
God save us all! Where are you? Gods protect us.
I'm fine, Your Highness. Attend to your own affairs.
Truly impressive work, Sentinel. My people are dying of you. You cannot let this happen.
Another Revenny already? sever the Raveni's limbs if I target their weak points with a rune strike. Base of the neck.
Truly impressive work, Sentinel.
Reveni is no match for my blade.
While Zandra is in your care,
I understand she means much to you.
her wisdom cuts as sharp as my blade. This war will not be...
I will guard her with my life.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Your Highness, it pains you to speak my title, doesn't it?
My history with royalty has been solely as a pawn, slave, and quarry.
And for whom did you serve?
It does not matter. Rulers were beheaded and replaced before their bodies were yet cold. Those ever-loyal citizens pledged themselves to their new king with the same breath that they cursed the last, and yet all the while they suffered. I serve none but myself now.
An expedition of my
That is heartening news.
The journey is not without significant risks. If the Reveni...
I will draw their attention away from your mission.
I know it puts you in great danger to do so, but we...
Avil, is that Raveni's armor made of gold? You should save me some as a souvenir. This gold armor is bound by several large locks. Destroy them all with your rune strike to take the armor out. You may be able to use your whip on areas of that gold armor to gain a height advantage on your opponent.
Avil, you must persevere!
Use my rune strike on the locks. No challenge at all. I'll have to aim my rune strike carefully to hit those locks. This thing down in no time.
Careful, Avil. Find cover to regain your health.
Your skills give us a considerable advantage. If we had more sentinels, even a handful, we could easily...
I agree. An army of sentinels would win this war handily. But the time needed to develop these skills in others is a resource we do not have. I am already struggling to defend the people of Delorum with...
You had a teacher, someone Xandra refers to as the Old Man. Would he not want you to train your replacement as well?
The old man took his wishes and his secrets to his grave. He trained me to win this war.
It sounds like you have a few secrets of your own, Avil. We have a large group of refugees.
As long as we keep the watchtowers up, they should be safe from danger.
The displaced refugee population is growing larger every day. If the Reveni realize we are using the watchtowers as guides, our people will be in great danger.
Well, if they hadn't known before, they do now. A horde is currently approaching the Inio Plains and headed straight for the towers. Avil, you need to keep those towers up as long as you can.
On my way.
I must find cover to regain my health. That armor is made of bright steel.
Be careful, Avil. Bright steel is unbreakable, even by your rune strike. I knew you could defend the towers, Avil.
Another Raveni approaches. Move quickly, Avil.
Thing down in no time. I can use my rune strike on the locks.
I knew you could defend the towers, Avil. Have sent more forces your way, Avil.
No challenge at all. Another one.
Nice work. Keep going. Avil, they've overcome one of the watchtowers.
Another Raveni has arrived. How long can I keep them at bay?
Nice work. Keep going. job. Keep it up.
Aim my rune strike carefully to hit those locks. Here comes another one. My rune strike on the locks. I'll have to aim my rune strike carefully to hit those locks.
Nice work! Keep going! I knew you could defend the towers of Eel.
Is headed your way. Avil, slay it at once!
This Reveni is no match for my blade.
Despite your best efforts, we are losing too many people to the Reveni attacks.
King Yarrow, this is not a typical war. Our enemy isn't settling a land dispute. We are not fighting over resources, money, or pride. Our goal is simply to survive.